Hey guys, my name is Waldady and I spend most of my time commentating over CS matches instead of actually playing them. But I understand the grind because when I cast a lot of these tournaments like the Home Sweet Home Cups and Pinnacle Cup and similar tournaments, you see a lot of these pro players playing multiple best of threes a day, and this doesn't just apply to them, it also applies to multiple different tiers. I mean, if you're a low level player, you're putting in a lot of hours of deathmatch, scrimmages and whatnot. If you're tier 1, you're defending your title, so there's a lot that goes into it. But your wrists are not bulletproof, and your hands and arms as an esports pro are your biggest asset, so you have to take care of them. But you don't have to wait for them to go bad. Instead, we can take some preventative measures in the form of exercising and good habits, which can protect your health in the long run. So that's what I'm going to be getting into in this video. Alright, so for this video, I wanted to make sure that I'm well researched on the subject. And of course, because I'm not an expert on the matter, today I'm going to be partnering with one of my best friends and strength coach, Omer, who will be getting into a lot more details about the subject.
Yeah, so primarily you notice things like wrist pain and elbow pain with high-level CS play. And in my experience, a lot of joint pain in general can be alleviated by strengthening the muscles around the joint. In this case, that would be the forearms. And we'll be going to a couple of exercises that you can do with basically zero equipment, just stuff you have at home. Things like water bottles, or you can hold school bags that you can fill with books. So no real commitment required. You don't need to go out to the gym or anything, although maybe you should. Yeah, that's about it.
Alright, so we're going to head straight to the gym and we'll be getting into the exercises.
We will start with a simple stretch. Flex your wrist and hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds, using your offhand to get a deeper stretch. Next, extend your wrist and repeat the same stretch as before. You can also do this during load times and in between games. Curl up your fingers and tie a rubber band just above the first knuckle of each finger and thumb. Push against the rubber band by trying to open your hand and extending your fingers. Hold this contraction for 1 second on each rep. Rest your forearm against a flat, relatively stable surface and let your hand hang off the edge. Curl the weight up and hold this position for 1 second before letting your hand come back down. Alternate tensing and relaxing your grip between both hands to roll the PVC pipe or whatever object you have available to you. Between sets, alternate rolling the pipe up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor. As the name suggests, mimic swinging a hammer up and down at a steady tempo while maintaining control of the weight throughout the movement.
Alright, so that should cover about everything as far as the exercises go. I'm going to leave them in the description as well with the sets and reps so you can follow them at home. Remember, you can always keep increasing the load, such as adding more rubber bands, or you can get a heavier dumbbell for the exercises. So you can keep scaling it up. But of course, try to do them maybe after your games or when you're done playing for the day, because you don't want to tire yourself out before a very important match. And also, if you have a really important tournament coming up, you should probably not do these immediately, like right away. And the reason for that is that when you start new exercises, it introduces something called DOMS, and you're going to have it for a few days where you feel a bit of soreness. So maybe not do these right before an important tournament, but if you have a bit of a break, maybe 3 or 4 days off, then you can start this kind of routine, and then the soreness will go away and you'll be able to incorporate it into your daily routine. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Oftentimes, simply strengthening the muscles around painful joints goes a long way towards reducing pain. That being said, while these are good fixes, long-term pain reduction only comes with habit changes and addressing the root cause of your pain. Take breaks during long practice sessions, stay hydrated, get a minimum of 7 hours of sleep every day, and try to do some sort of exercise for physical and mental well-being.